We talking about life. Y'all, his goddamn breath. His breath smelled like it came up from the pits of hell up into his ass and out his mouth. God, I haven't seen this guy in over 3 years, and I still smell it in the back of my mind. Familiar face. I will be right where you are. Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Okay, if you haven't done so already, please like, share, subscribe, put the bell button on for more notifications to see what, who, me, moi, this chick right here. Anyway, I'm drinking Sauvignon, some cheap ass wine from ShopRite, probably $8 or $7.99, something like that. Anyway, we about to get into it. I decided to open up and share with you guys. What the hell was that? Okay, a vlog talking about my worst dating experience. Top 3 for me, worst dating experiences. Now, listen, y'all. Y'all know me, and y'all know that I am in a healthy, loving relationship. I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years. 2 years, okay? I don't mean to toot my own horn, but beep, beep, bitch, move out the way. Anyway, let's get into the top 3 worst dating experiences. These were like nightmares for me. Okay, so number 3, y'all ready for this? Pull up a chair, pull up a drink, all that good stuff. Number 3, yeah. So I met this guy. I don't even know his damn name. I forgot the boy name. For real, I forgot his name. Anyway, I met this guy, right? Through like friends. He was into music, super attractive, all that good stuff. But I was in a relationship at that time, and I'm not a cheater, so I don't want to do anything. So once that relationship died down, got a little rusty and crusty, it died down. I said, you know what? I'm going to wait for the next train. So I swooped in, you know what I mean? Hit a lick, So anyway, we go on a date, and I knew something was terribly wrong with the guy because he was one of those fake hoteps, like, pro-black and pro-black woman. But we get on a date, and you tell me you ain't never dated a black woman before, and you black.
It's a little bit of white brainwash to activate the coon chip in the average Negro.
It's not going to work. He turned around and he was just like, you know what? I think that we should be cool and stuff like that. I don't think that, it should go any further. I'm just really busy. He hit me with the, I'm just really busy. I have a lot going on in my life. I said, so cool. So me being Patty the LaBelle, I blocked him on Instagram. I blocked him. Why he got in his feelings, going to text me and call me. I can't believe you blocked me. I can't believe you did that. Okay, I knew right then and there, like, he was like a fuck boy. And I'm like, how is it that you could tell me you don't see me like that? Clearly, because I'm not a Hispanic woman. I'm a black woman. You obviously don't really like black women, but you running around here talking about that fake hotep shit. So you could be able to tell me that, but I can't block you on social media. I don't want to see your face. What is his name? Yo, help me out. What is his damn name? Years go by. I think this was probably about 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. Something told me, I think it was last week, y'all, because that whole time, for all those years, I couldn't remember him. I had blocked him on social media. I didn't want nothing to do with him for just some strange reason. I just didn't want nothing to do with him. He was weird. So I'm gonna take you off my friends list. What you thought this was? Okay, I found out his name. Y'all. Okay, so I typed his name up in Facebook. Y'all, he looks so a beard. Like years ago, he had a beard. Now all of a sudden, he don't have a beard no more. So I'm sitting there like, you're not going around beard fishing. That's like Drake shaving off his beard. He looked like a fucking possum. He looked like one of them naked, bald-headed ass cats that be running around at these rich white ladies' houses. That's what he looked like. All right, so y'all better buckle up because it's going to get worse. I'm almost at number 1. Number 2 was this guy. Now, I don't know what I was thinking. My aunt was out here dating, living her best life. She told me to get on POF, Plenty of Fish. So I get on. I met this guy. We go out on a date. He works at a veterans hospital, I think across the bridge in White Plains, something like that. So we hit it off. We're cool. He's mad cool. Things are going good. And then something said, girl, you better use your cat eye. You better look him up. You better do your investigation work. So I looked him up. I didn't find nothing. I didn't see no girl. I didn't see nothing. All of a sudden, a couple of days go by. I ain't even hear from him. Nothing. So I got a little worried. So he gonna send me a picture of him laying in the emergency room bed, the ER bed, with like those, what do they call those things? Where they check your heart? EKG things. And I'm sitting there like, who the hell takes a selfie with EKGs all over their body talking about they fell down the steps and had a heart attack? I said, you fell down the steps and had a whole heart attack. You had somebody's whole heart attack and you had the nerve to take damn selfies? It was truly upsetting me and my homegirls, right? So I felt bad for him. I'm like, maybe I overreacted. You know what? I'm sorry. I sent him get well cards and get well flowers, right? Because I'm like, man, maybe he really had a heart attack. He sold me on the picture. So I said, something really ain't right about this guy. Something just wasn't sitting right with my spirit. So anyway, I said, you got to use the cat eye. You got to dig deep. You got to get Columbo on them. Law and Order SVU. You got to dig deeper, sis. Something ain't right with this guy. So you know how you go to Instagram and you go to the place where it goes, where people tag you at, right? So I click on that. It was a table of food. So it was this girl that had tagged him. So I went on a girl's page. The girl's page was private. So I requested her. Not even an hour went by. It was probably like 5 or 10 minutes. Girl done took the bait and she accepted my request. So anyway, I'm going all over her page. And I find out, y'all ready for this? Hold your wig. I find out he wasn't really in the hospital. Because he was really with his fiance. Prior to that, I had just like X'd him out. I was like, I'm not going to have nothing to do with this guy. It's not that serious. I'm not in love. Like, I'm dating. I'm living my best life. So anyway, being petty LaBelle that I am, I decided to reach out to the girl. You know, girl to girl. You know, sister to sister. Because before that, before he had the fake ass heart attack, I don't know what the hell. That was probably the day he proposed to the girl. Talking about he had a heart attack. Anyway, before he had the fake ass heart attack, he had told me he had a niece and nephew. He had shown me pictures. Come to find out, I'm on her Instagram and those are her kids. Those are... I'm sitting here like... No, sir. No, you did not just lie about a heart attack. And you faked them damn kids. The reason why I reached out to her because I knew that kids was involved. So I reached out to her. I said, you know, please call me. I have something to tell you about such and such. I don't even remember his name. You know it's bad when you really don't remember people's name because they're that insignificant until it's time to tell the story about the fake ass heart attack. So anyway, well, kids was involved. So I'm like, she needs to know who this guy is. So I hit her up. I'm like, girl, call me. So she calls me. So I'm like, listen, I just want to let you know that I'm reaching out to you because I know that you have children, you have a daughter, and you have a son. She's like, how did you know? And I'm like, well, listen, such and such said that those are his nieces and nephews. Is that your fiance? Yeah, we're getting ready to get married next month. I said, listen, if a man can do this to you, to your children that he claimed to love, Lord knows what else he could do to your kids behind your back. And one thing I do not play with, I do the keying a lot on the social media. I don't play when it comes to kids. So guess what? If he could tell a perfect stranger that those are his nieces and nephews, what the hell he capable of doing? So she's like, oh, I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to talk to him. So she hit me up an hour later. She's like, oh, I saw the flowers that you bought him. I just want to let you know. This nigga a felon. He's a felon. I don't want nothing to do with him. I'm tired of him cheating on me. I said, well, girl, that sounds like a personal issue because it ain't like that with me and him. I just felt like sister to sister, mother to mother, because I'm a mother. I wouldn't want no man to do that to me. You should know. Anyway, so he gonna turn around and block me on social media as he should, as you should, because I just opened up a whole can of worms. Anyway, I think the next day, I said, call me, girl, when things settle down and you tell him about himself. I said, call me, girl. So she called me. She's like, listen, I just want to let you know I'm pregnant and we getting married and I want you to stay away from my family. I said, sis, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. You the one with the nigga that faked his heart attack, and faked his daggone kids. And he on POF. And he out here sending nudies. And you talking about you pregnant and you gonna marry him? I said, sis, you have a whole daughter and a whole son. If this is what you want to do, be fruitful and multiply. Number one. So once again, I think, what site was it? It wasn't POF. It was another site for black people. Not Christian Mingle, not blackpeoplemeet.com, but it was like Soul Swipe, Soul Living, Soul Glow, Soul Train. It was something with the soul food. It was something, let your soul glow. It was something with soul. I think it was Soul Train. I don't know. Anyway, I get on there. And I see this guy, nice guy. So we talking, he sound nice over the phone. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. But you should know that when people sound like really sexy over the phone, sometimes they be ugly. It's just embedded in their DNA. Anywho, so we go on the first date. I meet him in Jersey. We go play pool. So anyway, I meet up with him. He's cool. He says he works for UPS. I'm not judging. You know what I mean? But he talked about, before we even got on the date, hey, it's payday. I don't really have it like that. Now, you don't really know me like that to let me know how your funds is looking, because I ain't going to let you know how my funds is looking. I'm going to just say, not today. We can't hang out today. What? What? I don't get it. Anyway, we go to pool. Y'all. So we talking about life. Y'all, his goddamn breath. His breath smelled like it came up from the pits of hell up into his ass and out his mouth. God, I haven't seen this guy in over 3 years and I still smell it in the back of my mind. Oh my God. So we talking. I don't know why we talking. It stunk so bad. Oh my God, it smelled like sewage. Like the sewage that be overflowing sometimes in people's house. Just backed up shit. Like it smelled like he dealing with a lot, Anyway, I know we all have bad days sometimes. But I won't complain. But this time I had to because it was really bad. I had to. Oh my God. Okay. So we go out to dinner. Why do we go out to dinner? Because you got to smell it. So anyway, I get in his car. He said, park your car here. We're going to go in my car, right? So we're sitting in the car. The windows is up. So you know I'm fuming. Because I'm like, because at first in the beginning, I'm like, no, that can't be his breath. Like, that can't be it, you know? So I'm in the car. I'm like, maybe I stepped in shit. Like, maybe on the way from the pool hall to the car, I stepped in some shit. I stepped in some dog doodle. Then he talking to me some more about work and what he does for a living. And I'm just like, it was Doodle Brown. It was Doodle Breath. It was like he had shit in his drawers and it just came up to the top. It was... Anyway, we get to dinner. I didn't have an appetite, clearly. Maybe he did, because sometimes when you don't eat, it stink, whatever. He tells me he's sick. So I said, oh, I felt really bad, but he doesn't have like it wasn't an illness. It wasn't like a disease, you know. He just said he's anemic and, you know, basically all in all, he didn't know his breath stunk. I offered him gum. It didn't work. It's like, you might as well just chew on the bottom of my goddamn heels. Maybe that'll eliminate the odor. It was bad. But he started pushing on. Remember that when people used to be holding up the "where are you now" signs and all of that? He was like, oh, trying to get me to sign up for $100. Trying to get me to sign. I said, you are picking up women from the app, the Soul Train, Soul Food, whatever it's called. You picking up women just to get them to join your thing so you could get commission. Oh, give me $100. Give me $100. I said, no, I'm not. Then I felt really bad because we went our separate ways. I was praying that he brushed his teeth or something. Just chew on the damn toothbrush. Anyway, he's like, yo, I'm in a hard bind. Can you give me $20? I'm really broke. I don't have gas. And I felt bad for him because maybe he's really sick and he don't know it. I gave him the $20 charity. I give to charity. I give to people all the time. I'm a very giving person. But I knew I couldn't be with him, right? But I felt really bad for him. So I'm like, I give him the money. So I ghosted him. I ghosted him. Because clearly the dentist did. And so I had to. So I kind of like stopped speaking to him. So he's calling me. And finally, I just had to tell him. I said, listen, bro, it's not going to work out. We could be cool, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, I really liked you. I thought you liked me. I said, nigga, you don't even like your toothbrush. Like me. Anyway, so I'm like, bruh, it's only been a couple of weeks. How do you really say you like somebody like that? We didn't even get to go on a second date. So anyway, I hang up with him. I'm like, okay, he was getting flipped with the lip. I hang up with him. He called me like, oh, can we be friends with benefits? I said, bruh, not what you begging. You need to go beg your dentist or somebody look at that stomach. Because that's the sewer. That's the line to the sewage, to the sewer. There's some sewer water in there. Or it smelled like a bad refrigerator. It smelled like a really bad refrigerator. Anyway, so I'm like, no, we cannot be friends with benefits. The audacity. And he tried to curse me out because I don't want to be friends with benefits. I said, let me tell you, you old funky breath. Don't even have $20. You all nasty. You had the nerve to come on a first date and you ain't even bring no damn Trident, no damn Orbit, no nothing. You ain't bring no floss, no nothing. Like, goddamn, you didn't smell that shit before you left your house. It was just you in the car and you didn't smell it. You didn't hum and smell it. Then I didn't even tell y'all. Before the day had even ended, he tried to kiss me. Bruh. Not trying to give me a bum bump. Then when I didn't want to sign up for the Where Are You Now thing, he's like, oh, you can afford $100. What, are you broke? I'm like, no, but I bet you a couple of teeth in the back of your mouth is broke. That's why your breath smell like that, okay? Okay. Those were my tragic ass dating stories. I got more, but I don't want to take up y'all time, and I don't want to take up mine. But this was fun. This was cool. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Put the bell button on for more notifications to see what, who, me. Y'all, I needed that laugh with y'all. Thank you for watching. Bye.